Hello everyone, I want to thank you so much for coming back to my channel today. If today is your first time, I do want to welcome you. On today's episode, we'll be making this delicious spinach stew. If you are interested in learning how to make this stew, please stay tuned and I'll take it step by step. Before we continue, let's go ahead and let me introduce the ingredients I'll be using to make this stew. So here I have my spinach. I'm using frozen spinach. You can use fresh spinach if you like. So right now it has been defrosted and it's ready to go. In the stew, I'll be needing a little bit of the water, which is the defrosted water on the spinach. And the reason why I use that is because I don't want to lose all the nutrients in the spinach. So I use a little bit of that. Okay. So here's my saucepan. We'll be needing our salt to taste. I'm using these crushed tomatoes. I'm using 2 cans of canned fish, diced tomatoes. This is optional. You can use palm oil or regular vegetable or whatever oil that you want. But today I'll be using palm oil for this recipe. You need your pepper. Here I have this powdered chicken bouillon seasoning and 1 Maggi cube stock right here. I'll be using some eggs with the stew, and here is my sliced onions. Like I said, if you're interested in learning how to make this delicious recipe, please stay tuned. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Remember, life without Jesus Christ is lifeless. Until next time, God bless you and bye-bye. So next, let's go ahead and pour in our sliced onions. Let's have it brown a little bit, and then we'll come back and pour in our additional ingredients. So let's go ahead and start putting in our seasoning stock. Let's give it a stir. At this point, I'll go ahead and add our pepper. It should be to your taste. Mine is going to be medium. Okay. Let's have it cook for a little bit and then we'll come back. Now we can add our diced tomatoes, fresh tomatoes. And then I'll crush tomatoes all at once. Okay, let's just give it a simple stir and let's have it cook. Have it cook for about maybe 15 minutes. So I'll go ahead and add a little bit of our curry powder. Once again to your taste, and then I'll pour all the water on the canned fish so it can simmer with the fresh tomatoes. So we can pour in our canned fish. You can break it into pieces if you like, or you can just leave them like that as was. Let's continue to have it simmer. Now it's time for us to add our spinach. Make sure it incorporates well with the tomato stew. Let me go ahead and add all the remaining spinach, and then I'll show you the final result. Please stay tuned. It's the best time for you to taste and make sure that you have enough salt in your stew, okay? It looks like mine needs just a little bit of salt. Just gonna sprinkle just about maybe a tablespoon of salt in there, and then just give it a stir. And then have it simmer. Have it simmer for about maybe 20 minutes, okay? And then we'll add our eggs. That's the final ingredient. And then we're good to go. So now let's go ahead and add our eggs. At this point, you can choose to either stir it or just leave it like that. Okay, let's have it simmer. I'll say for an additional 10 minutes. And then our stew will be ready. Hi everyone, so I want to thank you so much for staying tuned. This is the final result. Our spinach stew is ready. I want to thank you so much for coming by today. Should you have any questions, please drop them down below for me and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for staying tuned and learning how to make my delicious spinach stew. Thank you. Till next time, bye bye.